Edmonton and most of Alberta is currently in the midst of one of the coldest stretches in recent memory.
The cold has already caused one death in our city, and with temperatures showing no signs of improving, it's only getting harder on Edmontonians. Our reporter Jordan Clarke is from the South Lobby with more on that story.
Thanks, Brayden. Thanks, Margie. Well, it may seem hard for us to deal with the temperatures the way they are for a few minutes at a time, such as shoveling off our walkways or starting our cars. We have to remember that there are those out there that have no choice but to live outside in these near Arctic temperatures.
It was Sunday when the body of an unidentified male was found in a green space just west of Commonwealth Stadium. The death was the first weather-related one in the city of Edmonton this year.
It's very sad and disheartening and really unfortunate, but not something that's unusual when we're in Edmonton and we're dealing with temperatures this severe.
Temperatures earlier this week dropped to as low as -42 without the wind chill. Shelters such as Boyle Street Community Center are always open to those less fortunate. Space is often scarce when temperatures dip to as cold as they've been.
So I think on average, year-round, we're seeing between 300 and 400 unique individuals a day. That gets closer to 7 or 8 during the winter months, and it's particularly in extreme cold times.
Due to the extreme cold, Boyle Street has since expanded their hours of operation to help those less fortunate.
During the winter months, because of the extreme cold, we're funded by Homeward Trust to stay open 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Boyle Street expands their hours because other shelters usually open their doors around 8 p.m. and stay open until 8 a.m. By expanding their hours, they are helping those during the daytime cold. Currently, Boyle Street has a full winter closet. However, that does not mean they still don't need donations.
The only thing I think we're low on is like gloves, really. But everything else, we have it.
Temperatures are expected to rise by the middle of next week. However, Boyle Street does not expect the number of drop-ins to decrease.
Generally through the winter, once people start coming here after, -15, which we don't foresee it getting any warmer than that, generally they're going to be here for the rest of the summer, traveling between us during the day and shelters in the evening.
Homeward Trust said on Tuesday that they will be opening up Central LRT station for 24 hours until next Tuesday. While it still isn't a great place to stay overnight, it is at least a place for people to warm up.
Jordan, when do Homeward Trust and the city consider opening up the LRT stations for the homeless?
Not until shelters reach about 90% capacity. Now, while shelters right now aren't really near the capacity, they opened up the LRT station just as a precaution due to the extreme cold.
Has there been any others affected by the cold weather this week?
Well, actually, yes. I spoke to Alberta Health Services earlier this week, and they said they have received so far 46 calls and drop-ins in relation to illness and injuries due to the cold. Not really surprising considering that this week we saw the coldest temperature in Edmonton in 9 years.
Well, thanks, Jordan. That's Jordan Clarke reporting live from the South Lobby.